Today, we have an all-AFC meeting. It's the Houston Texans and the LA Chargers. They're on the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. This guy's hoping to make it 2 wins in a row this week. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. This guy's already had the division locked up, so just now playing for positioning in the AFC bracket. Keyword up here, Riley Patterson all set down there. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Texans for their opening drive. And bringing them out is one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate. Maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
It's a gain of 22, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. Carey just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Darts out of the shotgun. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one sails out. No return on the punt. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, came to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
More play action with darts. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We're going to look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dart setting in the throw here. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a 1st.
1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. He's on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Dart. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. Like it. Set go.
Gibbs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot. They could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. There's another for him. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
The Texans trim the lead to 1. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Set to return this. Trey Palmer. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Chargers, center Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Chargers break the tie here in the first. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Texans 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the middle.
35-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Chargers are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy as the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 36 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But that's for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. 3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. On him quick, and they bring it down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Texans with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The Chargers and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew it a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. Still going inside the 35. And they can bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
32-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pistol now for Mahomes. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Texans 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
31-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Here's start now. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. Taylor to return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice little runs set the table.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass and a similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 11. At the 37-yard line.
Another carry for him. Blast through midfield. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 long. And it brings up an LA first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They give it to him again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene's territory index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains. A give left side to Stevenson. Chose to take this one up the middle instead, and it was a good decision. Gets him 7. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Stevenson goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you could live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchdown. Back. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
That's incomplete left side. With Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Screen here for Gibbs. Escapes the defender. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's all the way down to the 36. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Shoots away from one. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Texans get it back to a 14-point game.
Texans 14.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. This makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win.
Here we go.
The give inside to Stevenson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Texans bring out an extra DB on this third down. Here he is on third and short. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The punt heads towards the sideline, not returnable. Well done. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. On first down, it's Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Finds him over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good gain. They picked up 12, third and short.
12 yards on the play. But it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the sneak, here's Dart. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
Running for it, here's Gibbs. And this one's overwhelmed. They drive it backwards and off the field with this turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He'll get around 4 yards as that brings up second down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now Watson on the play fake. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Watson with third and long. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he finds it in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers making a 3-score game in the fourth. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
31. Texans 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. Their failure on fourth down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Man in motion, out of the slot. They'll go play action. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Darts looking at this third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Even on third and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 32. And the Texans first down.
Dart gonna throw again. He dodged the tackle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the Chargers' 31-yard line.
This is Gibbs on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Going on third. Here's Dart. That's caught for the first. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Texans.
From the red zone on first. From the pocket, looking for a target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best trait, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the gun, here's Dart. He'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He finds Neighbors right side. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. no good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now one good. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Galloping inside the 40. To the house, touchdown LA. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 42, Texans 14.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. And now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. There he goes again. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
His kick is good.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Butker is set to kick off.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
Liking 18, 77. What's the run?
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us. For